Michigan House makes using wrong pronouns a felony. The bill makes it a felony for someone to make an individual, quote, feel terrorized, frightened, or threatened, and is punishable by up to 5 years in prison and $10,000 fine. They say, they write, on Tuesday, Michigan State House passed a bill making it a felony. HB 4474 is designed to replace Michigan's Ethnic Intimidation Act to expand categories of protected classes to include identity, gender identity expression, and sexual orientation, and it passed 59-50. It is not yet law, but I guarantee, we will see, if this passes, I'm not so sure that it will, but maybe. I mean, it's Michigan. You got, I think Whitmer's still there, right? You will see people arrested for this. And you know why I have absolute confidence in saying that? Because Jordan Peterson warned us, how many was it, 7 or 8 years ago? And then in Canada, we have seen several instances where people have been criminally charged for using wrong pronouns.
I imagine this violates some sort of free First Amendment issue. Like, you can't tell me what I can and can't say to you. That's my right to say whatever I want. There might be, I'm not saying that the person's not going to throw a punch if I anger them and then they'll go to jail or whatever, but that's like the essence of this nation. The
Supreme Court ruled on 303 Creative, this Christian web designer who said, under Colorado's anti-discrimination laws, I feel as though I would be compelled to make wedding websites for same-sex couples if they approach me about it, and I don't think that's fair. And one of the things that came up in the decision today was the justices wrote, Colorado, under the interpretation of the law Colorado currently has, they would compel this woman into speech that she doesn't agree with. And so it's kind of similar to what you're saying. I wonder if in some way there is already legal precedent that, this is Michigan, so they can't necessarily take Colorado law, but if we have federal law that says you can't compel speech, like at what point do you prioritize the First Amendment? Maybe they would invalidate
what
it.
they're saying with this is that I'm pretty sure the bill is specifically about in the act of committing a crime if you do this thing. It's what do they call it?
Like a hate crime thing?
It's a hate crime thing, but it's I forgot what it's called in law when they add on to the crime because of a thing you did. I forgot what I can't think of it right now. Yeah.
Like a secondary offense, I think, is what they call it. Like you can't get pulled over for
something or something
but
like
once
that.
you get pulled over, they can charge you.
I mean, it's bad. It's a bad precedent, but I think it was Nuance Bro who was talking. He's like, it's kind of comparable to the lynching bill. It's like, well, lynching's already illegal. It's already illegal to harass people. It's already illegal to do these things in this bill.
To make someone feel terrorized.
Yeah, that's not up to me. The way you feel is the way you choose to feel. My words are not making you feel anything. I'm making noise, and then you are interpreting that and making yourself feel a certain way.
We will see someone arrested for this.
Yeah, me. I'm probably going to get arrested for this. I'm going to yell at Governor Whitmer and call her a boy and go to jail.
Can't go to Michigan anymore?
No.
They'll say that you were right-wing terror and all that stuff.
Can you get arrested for it, or is it just an additional charge that you would get, or it makes the charge more severe if you're also misgendering them?
Like,
I think this in and of itself is a hate crime, to make someone feel terrorized, frightened, or threatened.
By misgendering them.
Well, in any way. It literally, I don't think it specifies.
To make someone feel afraid, is that what it says?
Intimidate means willful course of conduct involving repeated or continuing harassment of another individual that would cause a reasonable individual to feel terrorized, frightened, or threatened, and that actually causes the victim to feel terrorized, frightened, or threatened. Intimidate does not include constitutionally protected activity or conduct that serves a legitimate purpose.
Well, constitutional protected activity is calling a man a woman.
That's right.